modulation source.
Yeah.
So I'm going to create a maelstrom, and we're just going to use it for a single signal here. And I don't want it triggered by that matrix pattern. So what I'm going to do here, since the matrix is going into the combinator and the MIDI is filtering back down, I can actually switch off this maelstrom from receiving notes. So now all the MIDI from this matrix pattern that's going to the NXT drums will not go into the maelstrom. So I still need a way to trigger this maelstrom. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using any traditional methods, I'm going to use a modulator and have it trigger this gate. So that's always going to be on, and it could be potentially annoying. And then what I'll do is I will find an
Quoting slow it down to where it's doing, multiple things, slow the motion down.
that.
Yeah. Or the didgeridoo might be a better source because it does a lot of different things.
Alright, and we're not even going to use this. We're not even going to use this for the sound. We're going to just use this as a modulator for the drums. So you can see, even though there's no sound coming, the modulation from the maelstrom is triggering, is opening and closing the filters. And we will take the dry drums, run that through there. We're going to send some signal through the aux send, which goes into the vocoder. Kind of cool is now that I have that one pattern running off the matrix, which is controlling the bypass on the screen 1. What I could do is, since that's coming off of rotary 4, I can take that rotary 4 control, send that to the mixer aux send, so that we get modulation of that aux send. Let's do it inversely. Oh no, we'll do aux return because that's a little bit easier to modulate. Manually modulating this dry-wet control, and I was getting some nice results there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another. Since if this dry-wet control had a CV input, I would just wire up a matrix to it, so I can send another pattern to it, but it doesn't. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to assign rotary 3 to the dry-wet parameter, so I can change it manually like this. And since I want it pattern-based, I'm going to create a new matrix pattern. Sequencer, set it to curve mode, wire the curve into rotary 3. So now I can actually send pulses to modulate dry-wet parameter.